Hello and welcome back to Askademic's Basic English course. I am Alex Henderson. This is video 3. Today we will talk about making questions using the verb to be. So, to be or not to be? That is the question. That's Shakespeare. Anyways, not important. Let's move on. Today we'll start with a little warm-up. So, for each picture, say the job and use the words at the bottom of the screen. So for example, you might have a picture like this. You see a nice lady and a computer, so we can say she's a manager. So let's take a look at a couple more. We have 3 pictures and we have 3 words that you can use to finish the sentence. So pause the video, see if you can finish these sentences. Okay, let's see how you did. So the first picture, he's an astronaut. That's a bit of a tough word, so I'll say it one more time. An astronaut. Okay. Number 2, she is a teacher. She's a teacher. Okay. Number 3, he's a scientist. Again, this might be a difficult one because that SC, but that does make a soft S sound. So scientist, okay? So astronaut, teacher, scientist. Actually, I am a teacher. I always wanted to be an astronaut though. Maybe one day. Okay, let's move on to some reading practice. So I will read some conversations that this person, Harry, is having at Tom's party. Now, since it is dialogue, I'm not going to say the names at the left as I read. I'm simply going to talk for them, but I suggest you follow along so that you can see who is talking. Okay? So, tonight, Harry is at Tom's house. It's Tom's birthday, and there is a big party. Tom is 45 years old. We'll read Harry's conversations together at the party. Ready? Let's go. Hello, I'm Harry. Am I late? Hello, Harry. No, you aren't late. It's 8 o'clock. Are you a teacher? No, I'm not. Are you a publisher? No, I'm an actress. Hello, I'm Harry. Hello, Harry. I'm Carol. Are you happy? Yes, it's a great party. Are you a publisher? No, I'm an actress. Oh, Sasha's an actress too. Yes, she's my sister. And let's continue with part 2 of this conversation. Hello, I'm Harry. Are you an actress? Hello, Harry. I'm not an actress. I'm a hairstylist. Oh, really? My hairstylist name is also Hillary. That's incredible. Bye. Hello, I'm Harry. Are you an actress? An actress? I'm a man. No, I'm a publisher. Are you? Are you really? Yes, I am. I'm happy to meet you. I have a novel. Okay, now I'm going to ask you a couple questions about Harry's conversations at the party. So, first, is Harry happy to meet Stephen? Why? Number 2, do you remember all the jobs that I mentioned during the dialogue? See if you can figure it out. Pause the video if you need a little bit of time. Let's see how we did. Is Harry happy to meet Stephen? Why? Yes, Harry is happy to meet Stephen because Stephen is a publisher and Harry has a novel. It means he's probably thinking that he can try to have his novel published, meaning he can sell it, he can make some money, and maybe he can become a successful author. Let's see. Also, do you remember all the jobs? Let's see. I counted teacher, publisher, actress, and hairstylist. Sounds like a fun party. Many interesting people. Now, looking at the conversations that we just read, let's take a look closer at some grammar here. Look at Harry's questions at the party. So he asks, am I late? Are you a teacher? Are you happy? So, how do we make questions using the verb to be? See if you can look at Harry's questions and figure out the pattern yourself first. Pause the video if you need a second. Okay, I hope you're able to start to figure out how we phrase those questions, but let's look at it together just in case. So, how do we make questions using the verb to be? Well, here we see I am late becomes am I late? You are a teacher becomes are you a teacher? Lastly, you are happy. Are you happy? So, there are two things that we need to make a question here. Okay, let's take a closer look here. I marked up our sentences for us so that we can see the two ways that we make questions. So first of all, notice in our first example, I am late becomes am I late? Now, in a normal sentence, we have the subject followed by the verb. So I am late. When we change it to a question, notice that we put the verb first and then the subject. So we switch it. So I am late becomes am I late? Let's look at the second sentence. You, subject, are, verb, a teacher. You are a teacher. When we make a question, we switch it. Are you a teacher? Last example, you are happy. Again, you as the subject, are as the verb. So you are happy becomes are you happy? Okay? Now that's the trickiest part. The second part is really quite simple. We have to add a question mark. Anytime we ask a question in English, instead of ending with a period, just a little dot, instead we end with a question mark. Okay? So when in doubt, this is always going to be a part of a question. So remember, making a question using to be, we're going to switch the subject and the verb, and we're also going to add a question mark. Okay? Those two steps. Now, as I always say, it's fine to know the rules, but it's great to practice ourselves. So I want you to complete these sentences. Feel free to pause the video if you need a minute. Okay, let's take a look at these sentences together now. So, am I happy was our example. Then we have, are you hot or cold? We have, is he your brother? Then we have, is she your sister? Notice it has to be she since it is sister that we're talking about, where brother is he. Next we have, are we all here? Now, the next one is a little difficult. Are we all here? Are you all here? Are they all here? Remember we talked about how plural forms of to be will always have are attached to it, okay? The form of to be with the plural is are. So that means with this sentence, depending on the context, we could talk about we, you plural, or they plural. So we have to know from context. But anyways, can be are we all here, are you all here, or are they all here? Lastly, a nice example to end with, are they the Beatles? That would be cool if they were the Beatles in real life and we saw them. That would be very fun. So, those are some examples. I hope you were able to answer most of those correctly. If it was a little bit difficult, I highly suggest that you go back and review a little bit more. Asking questions is very useful, especially when you are a new speaker to the language. Now, let's try out one last exercise before we end for the day. So I have these 6 sentences. I have 6 words at the bottom of the screen. Try to finish each sentence with one of these words. Pause the video and give it a try. Okay, let's look at the answers now. Number 1, are you a teacher? No, I'm an actress. 2, is your father at the birthday party? No, he's at home. Number 3, are you always early for your English class? 4, is she tall or short? 5, am I next for the doctor? 6, are they your brothers, John? So again, I hope you're able to get most of those. Feel free to rewatch the video if you need a little practice. So thank you once again for your time, your energy, and your attention today. I really appreciate it. Keep working. Practice, practice, practice. The more you practice, the easier it will become. I will see you in video 4. Have a wonderful day.